Lesson 5, Robinson Crusoe. Look at the picture of the cover page of a book and read what is written on it. The life and strange, surprising adventures of Robinson Crusoe. Now say who the book is about and what it is about. Talk to your friend and find out if he or she has read any such books. If yes, tell the class what books your friend has read. Let's read about an adventurer Robinson Crusoe. Let's read what happened to him one day. Robinson Crusoe was an adventurer. He went on several voyages. Unfortunately, during one voyage, the ship in which he was voyaging was destroyed. Luckily, Robinson Crusoe reached an island safely. He spent 28 years there. Surviving on that island was not less than an adventure for him. His days were eventful. He kept a journal and carefully noted down almost everything he did and experienced there. Here is an account of the events of one day from his journal. This will give a glimpse of how adventurous Robinson Crusoe's days were on the island. I was at the entrance into my cave. All of a sudden, I was shocked by something frightening. I looked around and saw pieces of earth from the roof, the cave, and the edge of the hill coming towards me. I was very scared. I thought I would die if I stayed in the cave any longer. I knew I was not safe in the cave at that moment, so I ran out of the cave to the open. As soon as I stepped on the ground, I realized it was a terrible earthquake. The ground that I was standing on shook terribly. I dropped on the ground, on my knees and hands. The violent motion of the earth made my stomach sick. There were 3 major shocks at about 8 minutes distance. The earthquake was very powerful. It could have destroyed the strongest building on the earth. I heard a deafening sound. It was the sound of a big rock falling into the sea. I looked towards the sea. The sea was becoming fearful. I knew it was because of the earthquake. The tremors were stronger under the sea than on the surface. The sea appeared angry and violent. At the same time, the sky was covered with black clouds. The wind started to blow and grew little by little to become a strong hurricane. All of a sudden, the sea was covered with foam. The shore was overflowed and the trees were uprooted in a horrifying manner. What a fearful sight it was! The storm weakened after a few hours. But that did not bring me any relief as it started to rain heavily. I went in and sat down in my tent. It was raining heavier than before. I decided to go to the cave. I sat in the cave cautiously. There was no more shocks. I felt safe. I told myself what an adventure I had today. I must celebrate my survival of the day. It was indeed an adventure. an adventure of a very different kind. Let's see what the words below mean in the lesson. Adventure, an unusual and exciting or daring experience. Tremors, shocks, shivering, deafening, very loud. Foam, a mass of small bubbles.